get to it. So Kipper is a old-fashioned German form of fortune telling. So similar to tarot. However, I feel like with Kipper, let's see what this one is. It's more of like actions. So it's just telling you what actions might happen or events. But you also have characters. Let's see if we can find a good character. Like the privileged lady here. This usually symbolizes like a niece or a friend of yours, somebody who might always get their way. And see, like there's just some really beautiful, great fortune. Ooh, who doesn't like that? Just some beautiful pictures that symbolize, there's like hidden symbols in there too. So I'm going to show you how I do it. And so the idea here is we're just going to try to see a glimpse of the future. Now, the future is always changing, okay? It's always changing, like the weather. However, sometimes we get a glimpse of it, of what could happen, what may happen. It's always a good idea to just kind of be prepared, okay? So let's see here. So, feeling pretty good here. Okay. Just turn around. So I'm going to find you, okay? There you are. So you're going to go right in the middle there. That's our first one. Okay, message. Okay. High honor. Just going to kind of move our little cards here. Okay. I do apologize. There's quite a bit of a glare. Okay. Now, don't be worried about that, okay? Bad health usually just means like a cold or something, like a minor accident, like maybe you get a paper cut or like you stub your toe, okay? Bad health can also mean just feeling kind of down in the dumps. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so here's you. So it looks like what's coming towards you is feeling a little concerned. Why are you feeling concerned? It might be because of a child or somebody that you take care of, somebody who's younger. Okay. In the past, though, it's like when it comes to your family, you had a lot of high honor. You always do what's right, okay? The family room, this usually represents being close with other people. Seriously, it's like a living room or a parlor. And so this shows us just a really lovely little cozy area with some tea. You might have felt like there was a thief. Okay. And you were talking about this, like you were sending messages, texts, whatever, DMs. But it's like, somebody maybe in your family or in your close circle just was making you feel like they were kind of taking too much and not giving back, or maybe you felt like people just kind of saw you as someone that they could take from. So you finally, either set a boundary or you just spoke up for yourself. But because of that, you're feeling a little concerned here because of a child. But why? Your biggest challenge here is feeling kind of stuck in the situation you're in, or maybe you're even just overthinking things, kind of just getting stuck in your head here. You see a little mouse there. The mouse also kind of represents kind of like hope, like being hopeful or trying to squeeze out of a situation, if that makes sense. But the mouse can also represent feeling like something is just constantly being taken from you without a lot given back to you. Unexpected income too. So it could also be that you got some sort of inheritance, or maybe you came into a little bit of money or a little bit of cash, and perhaps it just got spent the wrong way. All right, we're going to use a little bit of gypsy cards here too, just kind of get a deeper view on everything here. And once we're feeling, okay, I feel pretty good. Here we go. House. So again, that kind of is just confirmation here. Yeah, it had to do with the house. Hearts have to do, when you're reading these kind of cards, hearts have to do with love and family, close connections. So yeah, this was something that happened in your true inner circle here. whip. So this means conflict with the clubs here. This also represents just harsh words might have been said too. And that's what, kind of with this message here, maybe you feel like you said some harsh words, or this one. Yeah, but you feel like you have to be loyal, kind of stick up for it, because the dog represents being loyal. Yeah, but you feel like I have to be true to what I said here. I can't go back on my word, or I can't, I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't stick to that boundary, right? This one. Fish. Yeah, so fish represents, so it's a diamond card. So this represents, health. It can also represent getting money too, because we kind of see it down here. It also represents like perseverance. Kind of think of the salmon when he goes up the stream, fighting against nature, basically. So yeah, so with your high honor here, doing what is right, sticking up for yourself, sticking up for others, advocating for others. Yeah, you feel like, oh, it was going kind of smoothly here. What's going on with you, though? Yeah. And this could have had to do very well with your mental health or just your well-being. The tree here. Again, it's a heart card. The tree represents our health. So physical health, mental health, growth, all that good stuff. So maybe somebody was, getting you near, old things, like maybe, like let's say you're on a diet and you don't want to be around a bag of Oreos. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. I think it's more of, honestly, for some of you too, it could be, maybe you don't drink anymore, and somebody was kind of tempting you to drink in your close circle here. Okay. We're just going to read these guys, okay? Yeah, because it made you feel at a crossroads. That was your big concern. Crossroads, feeling like, okay, do I go this way or that way? Do I cut them off? Do I keep them in my circle? With the ring, though, we got scoochy. There we go. The ring means commitment. It also means making promises too. And again, we see, the little spade here. No, that's a club, excuse me. Little club here. So it's an action too. So it's the action of being committed. So maybe you're committed to, unexpected income. That could also be like a blessing of yours, or something that you changed, something that you did better, right? Something that you improved on. With the stars here, you are recognized, okay? You are recognized with this imprisonment card here. You are recognized for all the hard efforts that you have put in and all the growth that you have done, okay? Last but not least, we got the bear. Kind of funny how the dog and the bear. So the bear is a little more vicious than the dog. Okay, the dog is more loving and playful. But when it comes to this child, you get ferocious. Okay, because the bear is similar to the dog card. It represents, sticking up for yourself, but also being loyal. However, the bear is more of like a leader and more of like, oh, hell no, we're not playing that game. Okay, bottom of the deck here, cross. Sometimes you feel like, oh, it's just my cross to bear. Literally, that's how you feel. This could just be a really big burden of yours. But when we go back to our little kipper guy here on the back of the deck, it's not as bad as you think it is, okay? Just because you had to either let somebody go, close to you, close to your heart and your inner circle here, and maybe they said things that were unkind, or maybe even you said some things that weren't unkind. You weren't in the wrong in this situation, okay? That's basically what I think Spirit's trying to tell you here. So what's to come in the next few weeks here? I really think that you're going to see, why you had to go through this, why you had to do this here. And this might just be more in a long term, okay? You know what I'm saying? This might just be something that you'll see as the years go on. Because maybe now that you don't have that person in your life, things will improve drastically. Yeah, I mean, dude, you don't need, any validation, or, people who've been around for so long like that. If they start acting up, or if you start growing and they just don't fit that agenda anymore, it's okay to just either set some boundaries or just cut them off, okay? If they're making you feel like your health or your sanity is at stake, it's okay. It's definitely okay. This will feel like a crossroad here, okay? This will feel like something, you might have a lot of concerns about it. You might think a lot about it. I want to point out here too, with the concern card. The old man here, we see that he has some lilies. So lilies represent death, sympathy. Now, this could just be that you're just kind of letting go of that. Almost looks like he's crying a little bit. You could just be releasing that and letting go. Okay. And yes, that is like your big challenge right here. This is probably your bigger challenge, though, is getting into your head. Just understand that people do recognize you and see you with this 6 stars right here. They do recognize you and they do see you. And you are appreciated for all that you've done, okay? So yeah, next few weeks, they might be a little bumpy. I'm not going to lie. They might be a little bumpy. You might be kind of detoxing, you might be just kind of getting over this old friendship, this old, habit, or this old, person who was in your life for so long. But I really do think that it's going to come around for a lot better for you, okay? A lot better. Things will improve drastically for you. Just keep to your promise that you make to yourself and to others, people that do matter. And when it comes to taking action too, don't be afraid to, just be a little more assertive too, especially if it comes to somebody, with this child card, somebody that you care about or somebody who's a little more vulnerable than you. Okay? Stick up for yourself, the same as you stick up for that little kid. All right, my friends, that's all I got for today. I just wanted to share. Thanks so much. You take care. Bye.